Hey everybody, so I did film this video once before. It is unfortunately being held hostage on an SD card along with some other things. And I've been hoping the last few weeks to get this up, but it's taking too long, and so I just figured I would refilm it. And it's kind of late in the evening, so I'm going to try to like burn through this before there's like zero light left. So anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. So this series, I call it my Toxic Makeup Best and Worst series, and I just look through different brands of makeup, and eventually I'm interested in doing skincare and hair care and all kinds of other types of products, but looking at the ingredients of the different products and see how they rate as far as how toxic or non-toxic they are. Because I think it's important to know what it is that you're putting on your face and putting in your body. So if you want more information, I will put like related videos down below. I think I have a whole playlist. Anyway, the rating systems I use are, there's two of them. One of them is Good Guide, goodguide.com, and the other one is Skin Deep through the Environmental Working Group. I will either link them across the screen and probably down below as well. And they rate them 0 to 10. The only thing that's kind of confusing is their rating system is like the opposite. It's like inverted. So for Skin Deep, 0 is like non-toxic and 10 is like highly toxic, terrible score. And then for Good Guide, it's the opposite. 10 is the best score and 0 is the worst. So anyway, those are the search engines I use. And then what's cool about Skin Deep is that you can also look up, like if a product, you look up a product and say it's not listed or not rated, they have like, I don't even know what you would call it, a tool, I guess, to where you can enter in the ingredients and it will give you, it will generate an estimated rating. So I think that's really great. And what's cool about Good Guide is that they also rate a company's environmental practices and social practices as well. So very cool. So today I'm talking about the brand NYX, and I'm just going to get started listing off some of their low toxin products, and then I'll also be sure to probably towards the end talk about their social rating and their environmental rating as well. So their high definition finishing powder has a really good score. Their blemish control blotting papers do. The Wonder Pencil, a bunch of their eyeliners, their Mood lip gloss, it looks like this. I don't know if they have more than one. I think they do. This one is in the shade Affectionate, but this has a low toxin rating. Their eyebrow shaper, their black felt tip eyeliner, some of their single eyeshadows, like one of the ones that I wrote down was in the shade Sahara, but I don't have it, and because I don't own it, I don't know if it's like one of the round ones or one of the ones that are like kind of like a grid, like their blushes. So I'm not exactly sure, but some you can always go on these websites and look it up too, because I'm not going to list every single product just because this video would be really long. I just wanted to give you a general idea. Let's see, their Dewy Finish Setting Spray, scored low toxin. Their cream blushes do in multiple shades. This is in the shade Glow, or CB05. It's really pretty. It's bright pink, but it doesn't look that scary on the cheek. What else? Their Dark Circle Concealer, some of their gel liners, their Black Label lipsticks. Where'd mine go? This one is in the shade Bling. They have a bunch of shades that score low toxin, and they smell like Smarties or something. But I enjoy these lipsticks. I actually have quite a few of them. What else? Oh yeah, their lip gloss palette. They have, I think more than one were rated low toxin if I'm not mistaken. This is in the palette called the Naturals. It comes with like a tiny little brush. so that has a good health score. Their Diamond Sparkle Lip Gloss. Their Jumbo Lip Pencils, like this one. This is in the shade Honey Nectar. Gosh, I've had this, I really don't even know how long, and I've never even opened it. I really need to use it. Oh my gosh, there's like a bird just now. Squirrel! Some of their round lipstick shades had a good score, and I think that about does it. Now moving into talking about some of their products that fall into the moderate range. A lot of their eyeshadow palettes actually did. Like there's the eyeshadow palette called Adorable. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like long and skinny. It says Adorable in like big block letters across. That one scored in the moderate range. Their False Lashes mascara. Their powder blushes. I had grabbed one. Did I drop it? I love their powder blushes. Let me go grab it a second, actually. Their powder blushes, unfortunately, in multiple shades, scored in the moderate range, and it makes me so sad. This is my favorite. It is in the color Red. Oh, I love this one. So that made me really sad. I have another one, too. Also, their Jumbo Eye Pencils in multiple shades scored in the moderate range. This is a repurchase for me. This is in the shade Iced Mocha. I love this. This is like one of my holy grail eye bases, and I'm so sad to learn that it has a moderate toxin rating. That's a bummer. What else? I already talked about a bunch of their other, like some of their other eyeshadow palettes, like the Natural, the Love in Rio palette. I don't have it, but it kind of looks like this one. This is Love in Florence, and a bunch of their eyeshadow singles did too. Actually, there was a lot more that scored in the moderate range than scored in the lower range, unfortunately. What else? Oh, this is another sad one. Their Mega Shine lip glosses scored in the moderate range. I love these. These used to be seriously the only lip glosses I owned, and I think I had just about every single shade because I love them so much. So, and I still have a ton. I have a bunch of them, and I've repurchased them a bunch of times. This one is Sugar Pie. It's probably my all-time favorite. So that's sad. What else? Their Illuminator. It just said NYX Face Illuminator. That scored moderate. Their Butter Glosses, which I also love. This is Eclair, scored moderate. Their matte lipsticks and their Extreme Lip Creams. They also had a few that were rated high toxin. There wasn't that many listed, but like their HD Primer was high toxin. Their 10 color eyeshadow palette in Caviar and Bubbles, which I've seen it. It's really pretty, so that stinks. Their Chrome Loose Eyeshadows, their Pump It Up Lip Plumper. I think that was all. So that's just to kind of give you an idea. They do have some products, quite a few actually, that scored in the low toxin rating, so that's bueno. But a lot of my favorites scored in the moderate, so yeah, it's just one of those brands that you just want to look at the ingredients, glaze them over a little bit before you buy them, I guess. Oh, okay, so as far as their environmental practices, they scored on goodguide.com 7.6 out of 10, which puts them in the best 5% of companies rated, which is so great. Their social practices scored 6.1 out of 10, which to me doesn't sound very good. I would want it to be much higher, but it actually puts them in the best 10% of companies rated. So social policies include like how they treat their employees, making sure there's no like slave labor, making sure things are like, I don't know if it includes free trade or equal exchange, stuff like that. So that's also something to consider when you're looking at brands, and I believe they are cruelty-free. Yes, cruelty-free. Vegan? No, I don't think vegan, but cruelty-free. So obviously I just put this out there to give you the information. You can do whatever you want with it. I think everybody kind of has their own convictions about it, and I'm not here to be like, oh, you're terrible if you don't, you know, only buy all natural makeup. I don't even own completely all natural makeup, and to be honest, some just because something is natural doesn't mean it's even good for you. But I do like, I'm trying to like transition and move more in that direction, and I have been for the last couple of years. So anyway, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll try to also link some other resources, books and websites and stuff. There are just loads though. So if you just do like a search on the internet, there's tons. What else? Oh, please let me know the next brand you would like me to cover. It'll probably be a high-end brand since I'm doing a drugstore one today. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Can you hear that? There's somebody out there yelling. They're like, get in that car right now! Get in that car! Wow. Don't piss her off.